Hello everyone, my name is Boto, and today we're going to try something a little different. So I'm going to try and recreate this image here in MS Paint using only the default paint settings. I'm not going to trace it, I'm just going to create it. So I have it set as my desktop background on my other monitor, and I'm just going to try and make it the best I can. For those of you who don't know, I do not have any artistic background whatsoever. That's not even remotely close to the correct color of green. Ooh. Let's go over here. That looks pretty darn close. It's a little too bright, but I'll stick with it. And then, for those of you who don't know, this image is from Haikyuu, the anime. It's a volleyball anime. I didn't think I'd be into sports anime. I'm not really into sports anything, but this is a really good show. Gosh. So, obviously I can go into a F11 mode, and that's full screen. So I have to remember that this scrolls up and down, and this scrolls left and right just a little bit so I don't get everything off. I guess I will start with Hinata's hair with a brush. Or maybe I'll do a pencil first. With black outlines for now. We'll start up here, and then he's got some hair that comes over here, over. Oh man, this is going to be real good. His ear, maybe. That's a bit of a curved ear. His face comes down and up, and then he's got hair, and then back to his ear. I'm not even looking at my monitor. I'm kind of just watching the image. Hair. His hair is so spiky. Okay, so that's Hinata's head, and I still got room for the rest of him. Okay. This is doable. We can do this. Totally. Let me take the pencil and finish off his hairline. That way we can fill it in with that orange, and that might help me make it look better. God. He's going to look terrible. Oh man, this is so bad. I'm so sorry. Everyone who is a fan of Hinata, I know the pain you must be feeling. Oh man. Okay, so let's fill that in. I think everything is a solid. Wow. Where is my hole? Let me color that in down here with black. Maybe that was it. But we'll see. Nope. I have no idea where it is. So obviously this is a solid image. Let's make that skin tone. Oh, okay. Let's undo that. Let's add the rest of his cheek. Crap. Let's add the rest of his cheek into this outline, because that's all hair hanging off from his like the back of his head. And then we have to finish the hair on this side as well. I didn't even notice that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Hinata. Nope, that's not the fill tool. This is the fill tool. Okay, still too much. Is it because of this top part up here? Do I need to draw a line up there? An orange line? Looks so dorky. Yep, that was it. Look at me knowing stuff. So, there's Hinata. So, next we can do his eyes. Oh wait, we can probably fill in his face too. Yeah! Alright, I'm feeling it. I'm digging it. I don't know if I should do the outline of his eyes or if I should do the pupils first. Oh. I wish I would have paid attention in art class in elementary school. Let's do the nose first. Let's let the nose, place this. So, no, he's got a little nose, and then like a nostril, and then his nose, I guess, is like the arch of his nose, and then this is more like his brow, and then he has an eyebrow, which is brown compared to his orange hair, like that, and then a sweep upwards, and a sweep upwards. That's an eyebrow. And then he has another eyebrow, like most humans. And that goes up. And that goes over. That's another eyebrow. We can go ahead and color those. Whoops! That's not filled in all the way. There we go. Beautiful. He also has brown eyes, which we still need to draw. What if we... Okay, we'll do the pupils first, and then we'll size everything else after the pupils. Because it'll look weirder than it already is if the pupils aren't correct, and like in the correct spots. If you watch the show, this, like, that small, like, empty pupil almost looks like a thing they do in the show, like whenever he's excited. I'll put an image up of it, that way you'll like actually understand what I'm talking about. It looks like that thing they do in the show to make him look like zoned out or extra focused. Love it. Okay, and then we'll do the big part of his eye. Really big. Those are brown, but we need to cut everything off. We'll do the same color brown as his eyebrow. We really need to add the whites of his eyes. This doesn't look right yet. Let's add the brush of a black brush around, no, a black brush around the outside, because he's got like these dark lines around his iris. Is that right? Is that what it's called? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, good. And he's also got some little, like those little lines in your eyes that make them textured. If you've never looked at your eyes up close, you really should, because it's kind of crazy. And then he's got big, oval whites of his eyes. He's like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So that looks pretty good. It's not terrible. Wow, I was expecting much worse for myself. That's not too shabby. I might have to I'm trying to do this without any revisions, but that looks so bad. I mean, his face would look fat if... Mm, I haven't really, like, shown where his ears are yet either. I don't know how I'm going to work out what his ear looks like over here. If I make this hair, though, I could do that. I can make that hair, and that would fix his face a little. Okay, we'll do that. But first, let's finish his eyes. Paintbrush. A thick paintbrush. That's a thick paintbrush. That's a really thick paintbrush. Concentrating. Really hard. What is life? We'll do the outlines. Gonna have to move to a smaller brush. I'm not using a stylus, by the way. I'm just using my mouse. Not that you would expect me to be using a stylus, but you never know. Okay, we need a smaller brush. Oh yeah, all over the edge of his eyes. Let's make him a little more pointy, I think. Totally, that looks like an eye and a face. He has little brown things on his nose. It's almost like... And he's smiling. He's got a big, goofy smile, which we can hopefully somewhat replicate. This is supposed to be the kind of stuff you're supposed to do whenever you're, like, trying to become a genuinely good, like, artist, isn't it? I don't know why I'm asking like you can respond. But, you know, whenever you're trying to hone your own skills, you're supposed to, like, copy and trace things to see, like, what the pros do, so you can try and mimic it yourself. I think I've read that somewhere. Oh, hi, Sea Cleaner. Totally. Okay, so now I need to add these lines. Let's do the next thickness. So he's got, like, tooth, line, and then a jagged line over over here to his little, like, gap between his teeth and his cheek. Okay, that's pretty good. Now let's figure out how his ears work. So they go up and in like that, and the rest of his ear is kind of like this, and then they've got a line going through his ear. That's an ear! Look at us! We made an ear. Wait, he's got another part down here for the earlobe. Okay, good work. Good work, everyone. Okay, so let me add some hair like we were discussing to make this not look as incredibly stupid as it currently does. Not helping much, am I? I'm sorry. God. Uh-huh. It looks like he's got a growth on the side of his head. Oh, man. Okay, let's just fill that in and see what it does. I'm not control Zing, cause unless, like, I mess up a color or something, because I feel like that takes away from the magic. Let's get rid of that line and then fill it again. There we go. Totally. 100% looks like Hinata. Let's finish off his ear. His giant ear. Look at that ear. Okay, good. And then that's his earlobe, a very long earlobe. And this comes down from the heavens to there. And this is like the little hard bit in your ear. What an ear. Man, he can definitely hear things coming from his left side. Okay. Not bad. So that's the main part of this thing. So now we got to work on the neck and his shirt. We still need to make his peace sign with his hand. Hands are hard enough to draw as it is. I can't. Okay. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Why complain? We can do it. And then he has a neck. That's just a crook and a crook. Like that. Okay. And then the rest of his neck comes from over here. And that goes down. Okay. Let's just draw it out. Why even worry about it? We'll do it. So in the middle of this part of his neck is where his shoulder begins, his white t-shirt. So we'll do that as the first line, and then it meets over here, and then it comes over. It's a sharp turn off. That's his shoulder. Can you dig? I can dig. And then for this one, his shoulder comes up and over, and then there's a line that intersects, and it makes a big arch, and then it goes to another smaller arch that starts way over here. Wow. Okay, that's like the curve of his t-shirt. Comes over here, and then we have a big thick line that's his meaty arm that goes over there. Okay, that works. That's surprisingly not too terrible. I can see it happening before my very eyes. Okay, we got this. Let's finish off his t-shirt. So he's wearing a v-neck. So this comes down and meets around here. And then this comes off of his neck and meets around here. Totally. And then this line is like the collar of his shirts, I'm assuming. That'll meet down here. And then he has another line that starts up here around his neck that comes like down here, but it doesn't meet up, it doesn't look like, but the logo's in the way, so I can't tell. Crap, we still have to make the logo too. Okay. This side is pretty much done in terms of the shirt. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Okay, so this is arm. This part here is arm. This is okay. So up here, right before we get to arm, there's still shirt. So shirt, which loops all the way down. And then we have an intermediate line there. And then the rest of it comes down. I can see it coming together. We can do this. We can totally do this. Out of his shirt is his arm, which we can pull from here, like that, and then the rest of it will have to come out like this, I think. Yes. Alright, let's try and fill in some skin color. Whoops. Whoops. I guess it's not really all closed off, is it, huh? Okay, let's do our best to close everything off. Hey, we did it. I have a knack for that kind of thing, apparently. That's right, we need to make a line. That goes from over here. Do I need to hold that line? Is that how this works? Hold the line. Love isn't always no time. Yes, that is how that works, by the way. You have to hold it. Sorry, I kind of left you hanging. Darn it. Alright. So, well, that loop-de-loop. Okay, we'll have to close that right there, probably. We'll have to... Is that it? Was that the only thing? No. Alright. Let's tackle this little junction down here. Is that it? Nope. How about... Is it here? Whoop. Nope. Where are you escaping? It's at the bottom again, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Because that doesn't matter. That's still green. Where are you getting out at? Let's make a black line. Or here, let's do that and see if that fixes it or not. Nope. Wow, this is half the challenge, huh? Who would have thought? Okay. Let's try this. Nope. But now we know that it's not coming from over here, it's coming from over here. Maybe it's that junction? Like down here? Crap. It might be. Nope. It's escaping to all over here as well. What is this madness? Alright, so now is where we narrow it by like this. We'll draw lines and fill. It's still getting out. Okay, new line. It's still getting out. Okay. Am I just terrible at drawing lines? Is that the only... So was it this initial line that didn't solve the problem? That would be hilarious. Wow. Okay. Great. Sorry to waste everyone's time. Let's color that through. We've still got to make Kageyama and everything. Oh man. Alright, and his t-shirt is white. Which means we need to fill white. That's not white. This is white. That's not white either. White. Wow. Okay. Just got Inspector Gadget stuck in my head. So that's definitely a point that needed it. Alright. Not bad with the black t-shirt. White t-shirt. Beautiful. Oh man, we still need to finish the rest of his t-shirts. Like, it loops back up. Need to draw it in black though, so it's not just like an empty sleeve. That'll work, and then like another loop. Woo! Okay. And then he has a dark area where like it's just shadowy in there. And then he has another one of those here and over here, like underneath his chin. What if I actually get good at art off of this? You never know, right? I know. It's not going to happen. You don't have to crush my dreams. Alright, let's draw all the like lines on his body. There's another line here and up here. Another line that comes from up here. God. This is so bad. I'm so sorry, everyone. I need a thicker brush than that. There we go. Heck yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. And then let's fill in this down here with like a gray. Whoop. Which means we need to do it with a line. Whoops. Still not good enough. It'll never be good enough. If we can just seal it off over here, that'll work. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I'm not even going to try and worry about the shadows on the neck. There's no way it'll happen. No, I'm sorry. It won't. It can't. We have barely enough room for his fingers. Let's do this. Freestyle. Okay. So they start down here, obviously. There's the thumb bump up. Alright, and then main finger, pointer finger, index finger, whatever you were taught. And then the scoop, and then his middle finger, and down. He's got such a thin middle finger. And then ring finger, knuckle, and then pinky finger, and then fat lump, and then down. Alright. This goes to his thumb. So that's a scoop and a swoop. And then there's another thing here. Totally. We might try to do the shadows on his hand, because it does look a lot better with the shadows. This finger goes down. Yes. Goes down, and then back up, and whoops. Okay, I can't undo it, so it's too late now. This one goes slightly further down, and then back up. Only a certain amount, though. And then his fat thing, and then another little piece, and then his palm stuff. Right? I'm an artistic genius. Can I color it in yet, though? I can! Wow! Look at that hand! It's almost like a hand. His nails. He has very well trimmed nails, apparently. This is gorgeous. I'm proud of myself. Line there, and a line there. This one connects here, and there. Kind of a similar story on this one, and there. Nails on that one ruined it. Okay, we might not do shadows on that. That looks okay, actually. Okay, and now we gotta do Kageyama, who will hopefully be a lot easier in the background here. And Kageyama is up here in this corner. I'm tempted to just do his outline. Man, okay, let's give it a shot. Shall we start from the top? Yeah, okay. Here we go. It worked out so well for Hinata, why not do it for Kageyama? Kageyama's got a pointy chin. And an ear. Oh, I mess up the right side of the face every time. But that works. That totally works. He's farther away, so you can't tell as much. That's what makes it great. This is face. This is face. And then he has hair, of course. I say as I don't know how to proceed with this hair. So there's a line of hair here. It's very spiky, and he's got the long bit in the middle. Yes, that is how it will go. Let's seal off everything and color in his hair, I think. Whoops. Alright, the top. I will forget every time, don't worry. Will that do it? Yeah. Can we make him the correct skin tone? For the most part. Oh! Okay, that works. That totally works. Let's color him his frowny face. No, wait, we'll do the nose again. The nose worked out well last time. Bonk. Bonk. Good. A+ nose. His eyebrow. So angry. So angry. Let's extend that eyebrow out. Good work. And this eyebrow goes up. He has very thin eyebrows. Very scary eyebrows. And then he has drawing smaller is a lot harder, my goodness. That's like his whole pupil. Yes. Might have to zoom in. Oh yeah, okay. So much easier. Okay. So much dorkier. Okay, we can fill this with black, because that's what color pupils are. And then we go around the pupils ever so slightly. Why haven't I been zooming in this entire time? And he has like deep gray dead eyes. Good. And then we can, he's got also very squinty, slanted, cynical, rude eyes that like line up with the bottom of his eyes. Could have done this a little better, but it's my first time. I'm not the best at everything. Everyone starts somewhere. Yep. That's all the excuses I have for now. I'll come up with some later. And he has like bags under his eyes because all he does is train like a maniac. We can also fix his ears and color in that green bit. And these green bits. Look at all these green bits. Okay. His ears are special because they're so low resolution that you couldn't even, and we gotta get his frown, which is that and like a line. Not bad. Good. Good work. Good job, Riley. Alright, his neck. Alright, this is where we gotta stay zoomed out again. His neck is strong but slender and comes over here. And this is good. And then he's, yeah, look at, I guess that's his Adam's apple, his gills. Those are his gills. Yes. And then that will be darkness. And that will be darkness. His t-shirt works like this. Yep. And then it like slants off and down. We have a lot more of his body left than I was anticipating. Okay, but that's okay. We can make it work. We are artistes. Okay. Still a lot of his body left. We can deal with it. We can handle it. We're not so terrible as to not be able to handle a few extra lines. This is his collar. Some texture on the shirt. He probably has arms somewhere in here, huh? Let's make those here. Oh god, we're getting creative. Am I nuts? Probably. And he'd probably have some things with his arms like that and some other stuff. Oh god. Yep. That's a line. That's just like a fold in his shirt, I swear. And then his shirt also continues down here. Got the longest shirt ever. Yes. Okay. His shirt is like a yellowish. So let's just pick a very pale yellow. Yeah. No. This is good. This is real good. I never did the whites of his eyes. Okay, let's do that real quick. I'm having way more fun with this than I thought I would be. I don't even know what I'm going to call this series. I've been wanting to do a series based around anime for a while, because I watch so much of it, and I like to have representative views on my channel. Yes, beautiful. His skin is skin colored still, so that needs to be filled. That's darkness up here. Are we going to try and fill? Yes. Yes. His neck is so long. Okay, we still need to try and fill out his shirt. Nope. So that's a line right there. That's part of the issue. Is that the only issue? That might be the only issue. Yeah, it was. Awesome. Why is this over here not... Oh. Okay, let's try and figure that out in a second. Okay, we gotta finish. That might have been a lot of the issue earlier. And then fill. No! Okay. Let's do another line. Fill green. No, stop. Okay, this pencil. You can't draw that far? Or am I crazy? Oh no. Okay, you can totally draw that far. Thank you. And there's a pixel right there. Wow. That's rude. Wow. All that effort. And then this needs to be... No. Alright, well this down here needs to be that color, because that's the rest of Kageyama's shirt. So what is stopping this from being successful? That gap right there, which can be fixed with a little black ink. And fill this green. Yes. Should have been zooming in the whole time, guys. Okay, so now we have to do the words, which we will do using the line tool to make it look extra professional. Not with green, though. In fact, they are orange lines. We can do this for realsies. Okay. We should make them thicker, though. Like this? Yes, like this. That's a line. How do I not do that? Someone tell me. Someone speak words to me. Do I have to do it as like a rectangle? Or is this a polygon tool? What is that? Curve? No. How much can I adjust rectangles? Not like I would like to, apparently. Lightning bolt. Okay, well let's just go back to freehanding it. We can do that. Gotta make it thicker again though. And orange. Okay, good. Right here. That's the first character. And the second one is even more leany. Good. Ooh, okay. Let's... that piece first. Up. Down. Across. Up. Across. Up. And connect. Wow. Okay. And this next piece pretty much starts on the last piece. So, across, up, across, down, across, down, over, down, over, down, over, down, across, up, across, up, over, and then it meets over here. We're halfway done. Well, we're almost done with the whole image, but we're halfway done with the lettering. Then this one is level, weirdly. And then what is the meaning of this? And then a big dash. Yes. And then exclamation marks that are tilted in the wrong direction. This is going to be... Okay, not that difficult. Not that difficult. Don't fret. But they're behind this one. And they have a line. This one goes up and over and down. And we'll end it there, but this one also has a line. And then we have to fill them with black. Can we do it? Oh yeah, okay. I was like, that's weird. Whoops. Let's go in and fix that, and then I think our image will be complete. It's a miracle. I should probably use the brush. Zoom in. Enhance. Wow! Okay. F11. Wow! And I'll do a side-by-side comparison because it looks great on my screen. Okay. I hope you guys found this video entertaining, and I hope it gave you a good glimpse of what I am truly capable of. I hope you found it impressive, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye!